Hey guys! Facebook was giving me a little trouble, so I'm glad that it finally allowed me to go live. I was trying for like a minute. So it is Thursday, April 11th. Yes, I'm looking at the date so I don't mess up. And welcome to Blooming Brilliant. And I am live. I'm going to share this over in our group, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a second. Let me just share this over there, and then I'm going to jump on and talk to you guys. So I wish that it could go automatically, but okay, there, we shared. So welcome, I'm Christine. I'm owner and content creator of bloomingbrilliant.net, where I share educational resources, parenting advice, and of course, information about homeschooling. I'm a homeschool mom of 2. I homeschool my daughter who is 9 and my son who's 5 right here in Brooklyn, New York. And I like to jump on live and chat about what we're going through in our homeschool or in our life. I like to share resources with you guys and give you guys support and encouragement. So we also have a group called Blooming Brilliant Homeschoolers, and that's a group, a community. It's closed off, so not everybody can see what you're posting and sharing there. And it's for homeschoolers where you can vent your feelings and you can get that support system that I was talking about the other day. You need support, and because it's super important. It helps you grow and go to the places that you need to go to. And today's conversation is kind of similar to that, in that I don't know about you, but when my kids get either they're tired, they didn't have a good night's sleep, or they're not feeling well, like 100%, or if they're struggling with a subject, tears happen, and it can get frustrating on the parent side because we have all these schedules and milestones that we want to hit, and we want to make sure that they're we're in like the comparison brain where we're comparing them to the kids in traditional school, and we're worried about all this stuff. And so many times we're stuck in that, and when the tears start rolling, we are freaking out and thinking that it's a sign of laziness, or they are just being combative because they can, and they're making our lives harder, and they just being lazy, and they don't want to do it. And usually it's just a sign of exhaustion, whether it is physically or emotionally. And that's where we need to be our most supportive selves for our children. And instead, and I need to work on this too, because sometimes, especially when my daughter is like frustrated with math, I get it, but I'm on a schedule, like we have to get things going by a certain time, and I need to get moving, and sometimes I lose that patience, and I'm like, why can't we just do the lesson? Why do we have to cry about it? And really, what we need to be doing, and what I try to do, is take a deep breath and fulfill all the things. So maybe they're hungry, maybe they're tired, maybe they just don't, they don't have the space in their mind to do this right now. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be math. It could be writing, it could be anything. It could be like reading if they're a struggling reader. Maybe they just need something, and you need to try to figure out what that is. You have to play detective a little. You have to. And that's where your connection also comes in. So if you have a great connection with your kids, or if you're working on it, you're becoming better and better at it to see what they need help with, and where they, where their needs need to be filled in more, or filled up more. So just know that tears do happen in homeschooling, and that even if they do, it's not a sign of laziness, or, they're out to get you, like they're just bringing on their combative side today. It's because they're struggling, and you need to, this is the time that you need to be supportive, and you need to fill up whatever other baskets that need to be filled. So if it's just getting down and making something to eat and to take a break for a minute, if it is getting a little extra sleep and covering it when they're fully rested, whether it is they're tired of sitting at a kitchen table every day or all day, and taking a break and going outside to play. You know, taking breaks in the middle of school is not a bad thing. We do it a lot. We do it, well, we used to do even more, but we do it sometimes where we take breaks in the middle of the day. So we'll do like math, and then we'll take a break and go play, and then we'll come back and we'll do reading, take a break and go play something. It's hard sometimes to do that, but it's also really good because then it gets them to focus for the little bit, knowing that they can go play in a few minutes once they finish that lesson. It makes it, I mean, the day takes longer that way in a sense, but it also gets them to focus when it's school time. So it's a thing to try out. Sometimes they just get tired of doing the same thing. Think of us. We get the same way. We get like pressure and stress and we don't want to be, lazy because we don't want to, or not as productive. Maybe not lazy, because it's not that we get lazy. It's that we're not as productive because we're sitting there doing this thing all day. And it's like, I want to get up. I need to move. I need to see the sunshine for a minute. So taking breaks is a good way to relieve some stress on your child, and to help them if they're snowballing down into like the tear route, because nobody really wants to sit and cry. It's usually your last resort. The tears just come, and it's something that we need to remember, because like I said, I'm guilty of this. I get frustrated. I'm like, look, it's not that difficult. We just sit and do it. You know, we can sit and we can figure this out together. But why are you crying? But usually it's like their end of their rope. They're just exhausted, whether it's emotionally or physically, and they just need to release. And sometimes that's the release that happens. So remember to try to be a detective and find the clues on what is bothering them and helping them through it. And remember that it's not about you. It's not like they're trying to get at you and be like, I want to make your life even more difficult. It's not about that. It's about them. And remember to keep them focused, like that your main focus when you're homeschooling. So I hope this helps you guys, because I know that I've gone through it, and it's been tough sometimes when they just lose it. And yeah, I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments if you ever had to deal with tears, and if you think that focusing on what they might need differently would help you through it, or if you try it out. If you're having a tough day today and you need to try it out and let me know how it works for you. And yeah, if you guys are interested in one-on-one homeschool consultations, I still have some dates left for April. It's coffee today because I'm tired, but yeah. So yeah, if you guys need one-on-one help, I do offer one-on-one consultations. I'll drop the link on when you can get that. If you want one of our cute mugs or t-shirts, I'm going to drop the link where you can get that. And that's pretty much, you know, our closing out. I let you guys know that I have stuff around that if you want to check out. Besides that, I hope this chat helped you. I'll see you guys tomorrow with something else. And I hope you guys have a happy homeschool day. I hope it's a good one for you guys. So yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.